Okay, so since I am a fan of Brett um, and Rose, of course, I don't know. I just wanted to read them. I was about to go to bed, but then I saw some stuff on YouTube, and I'm like, that reminds me. I thought about doing a reading on them the other day. So I went to a deck that I really don't use because it's not necessary. And doggone it. I did shuffle that deck. Oh, yeah, there it is. One moment. And it's called the Repair and Evolution and Growth deck. It's Oracle cards, modern Oracle for self healing as well as growth. Okay. And so, quite interestingly enough, a few cards popped out, and then I started feeling some energy. So I was like, well, I may as well. So, the first card that popped out was trying to keep everything in line, was letting go, resistance. So I'm going to read this card to you. This cycle has ended, and it's time to let go, to experience new growth. It is vital to have closure as well as gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in the situation. Okay? Then I pulled another one, and it was time to evolve. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you chose much of this before you incarnated as needed. Okay, this releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. All right. So it just speaks about evolving and letting go. All right. And then the third one that I pulled from that deck, guys, the Oracle deck, was old conditioning and release. It's time to release old conditioning and to step into the new way of being. The old story and past cycles of blame, shame, and guilt need to move out. Take inventory of what no longer resonates and what isn't your burden to carry. Unload what has been weighing you down. So someone definitely needs to let go of something. All right. And that's from the Repair, Evolution, Growth Oracle cards. So basically it's just saying that somebody needs to let go of something. All right. Time to evolve. Time to let go. Hello. Time to release. Okay. Old conditioning. Old ways of doing things. All right. So maybe that'll be something in the future. I'm a fan of them, though. I'm a fan of Brett and Rose. I've been wanting to read them for a while. Hello. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Okay, so let me hurry up, and I don't want to get sidetracked. Because I was pulling the energy of Queen and Kings. Like I said, I am definitely a fan, but I've been wanting to read them for quite some time. I'm not gonna put the full camera on myself because I've been busy doing classes all week and I'm burnt out from that. I did 24 CEUs and it was not easy. But let me just thank you, Spirit, for everything that you've given us earlier today. Look down on Kanye and just cover him and protect him. And so now we just want to channel Brett and Rose. Bless them and their family. All right. And so, yeah, what is it? What is the Spirit telling us about Brett and Rose? I already can tell y'all that I was pulling up some energy. So after I started pulling them Oracle cards, Brett and Rose, Brett and Rose. But I want to see if the card going to match up with what I was seeing. Brett and Rose. Brett and Rose. Oh, Lord, the energy is real. Rose, 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 Rose. And I'm a fan, y'all. Believe it or not. I'm making sure everything is in the right. Okay. Brett and Rose. What do we need to see? What is the vibe? Yeah, spiritually woke, self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. Okay, spiritually woke. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, that's Rose for you. You know, she's gonna get it done regardless. What is the vibe? What is the tea? Brett and Rose, Rose and Brett, and their family. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know they had some situations in the past, but they are actually doing good financially. So, that could be spiritually, though. A spiritual default. Brett and Rose, Rose and Brett. So spiritually, it's not good by that next card that came out after the spiritually woke card. So it's definitely not so spiritually woke, judging by what came out after that. Okay. All right. So that's in the reverse. Okay. Brett and Rose. Ooh. Now that's creepy. Look what just fell out. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. OMG. Now, this is what I was feeling earlier. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. See, I just wanted to see was the card going to, like, match up, y'all. Okay, I think I know where this is headed. Brett and Rose. Brett and Rose. Rose and Brett. Yeah. Brett and Rose. Rose and Brett. Brett and Rose. Rose and Brett. Okay, all right. I done seen enough for this. I really don't want to even tell y'all hello. Oh my goodness. Peacing out. Thank you. Next, Leaving and Not Caring by Felicia. Is someone just putting on airs? Something is fake and phony, guys. Something is fake and phony. Rebound. We have flighty, temporary option, unpredictable, intentions are unpredictable. Okay. Disappearing act. Disappearing act. Y'all, what is the vibe? Oh my goodness. I'm not liking this. Oh my goodness. Boy, you gotta watch people all the time. Oh my goodness. And look what just fell out the darn deck. Y'all want to see it? Yeah. Something is definitely fake and phony. Masked, hiding, concealing, and deception. Things are not what they appear to be. Let me just go on out and say it. And I am a fan. But, okay. Anything else about Brett and Rose? Rose and Brett. They're in spiritual default. Something is in spiritual default. And Brett is just like, okay, it's okay. The mask represents phoniness. I have to call things like I see it, y'all. Okay. Exhausted, burnt out, burdened, empty. It's hard. It's a hard way when you're hiding true feelings, when you are spiritually burnt out. You feel me? Because, you're just really not showing what it really is. It's just a rebound situation. guys. That's what it is. It's some fakeness. It's just saying that it's fake. It just keeps on confirming that. Okay? Fake, 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 and phony. But it's like, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do what I do to get the bag. And social media is giving me money. I ain't saying she no broke nigga. But she ain't messing with no. No, the song say I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no. Yeah, so the whole setup, which I know that she provides for her family herself, but the setup is comfortable and it's benefiting everybody in the household, right? So it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, honey. Brett and Rose. Rose and Brett. Cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awaken. Any more messages? Child, you know what? I'm going to use a different deck. Brett and Rose, Rose and Brett. I'm not liking the energy. You know, if you cut ties and then you putting on a front, that means you can potentially backstab the person that you with and really cheat on them. You know what I'm saying? Because karmics, third parties, haters, and lesson learned. All right. Anything else we need to know? Child, I just don't know. Somebody is just so fake. Just fake. Do you see that? Fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. So things are just really not what they appear to be. So, which we had the rebound card earlier, so that just really coincides. So I'm going to go to the real deck here, and then, all right, we're going to be good. Okay. Any more messages from Spirit? Brett and Rose, Rose and Brett. Child. Fake, 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 fake. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is here. And yeah, that's just like what I said earlier. It's a nice setup, right? It's a nice setup. Don't mean it's real, but it's nice and convenient. It's convenient. Child, it's convenient. Four of Swords. And it burns people out. You know, anytime you are portraying something that's not really true and you're hiding behind an image, it can really burn you out, right? But I still like her, you know. Yeah, I do. It is what it is. But from the beginning, you know, we saw that it was time to evolve. We saw that it was time to release, okay? And so every other card that came out after that just really did support that fact, okay? Letting go, okay? So maybe that'll happen in the next phase of their lives. Or maybe they'll just continue the show, okay? And so the repo card came up. Earlier, I didn't, you know, I said repo. I know y'all heard me saying that. And spiritually default. After being spiritually woke, it confirmed that it wasn't the case. All right. And I feel like that is more so not pertaining to money. It's a spiritual thing. Because sometimes we have money, but we're still in spiritual default. You feel me? Especially with putting on airs. You feel me? So it's not really easy living a lie. Okay, and that's probably why the cutting ties came out, because, you know, we can get burnt out from that and need to cut ties. and do something different, which is why the first three cards that came out, which I was very shocked, was letting go and time to evolve. Okay, so that's pretty much the energy of everything, y'all. I really don't want to like say it right now because I kind of like them, but it is what it is. So all this is for, you know, entertainment purposes only. This is all alleged. None of this is real. Okay, it's just all alleged. None of it is real. And what's the last card here that popped out on me? Is the Four of Swords, y'all. Burnout. And so burnt the hell out. So it must be a very, I don't know, hard image to project is all I can say, you know. Bye, Felicia. But the energy, the real energy, is beyond the facade. And that's just pretty much all I'm gonna say. So I love y'all. Whoop, there it is.